What's good, y'all? Tapping into another episode of UrbanMogulswithB, where we drop the most game. Man, we right here with a real special guest. This man, he's been known. He was actually in the movie Coach Carter.
Nah,
shit.
I was gonna say.
We right here with SoundGod from the Shop Studios, man. So go ahead, let them know where you from and what exactly do you do.
Oh, okay. Well, shit. My name's SoundGod, Richmond, California, and I'm an engineer at the Shop Studios, and pretty much, yeah, we rocking at the Shop Studios. That's what I do. I'm an engineer. I don't do producing. I strictly engineer. I record you and make your vocal sound the best it can be. You know what I'm saying? So
Hell yeah. So being from Richmond, California, what was your upbringing like before all the music, before all this shit? You feel me?
Shit. I think if you from the Bay, you know what's up with Richmond, California.
Yeah.
I'm 30-some years old, and I can tell you that back then it was tough. You know what I'm saying? It was around that time where the state of California called like martial law and shit. You had the army out here, and little shit like that. You know what I mean? Because of the murder rate and shit like that.
The early 2000s.
Yeah. It was like 2000, like 2007.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Rocking all the way to like 2015 or something. So it was a tough time. You know what I mean? But you know what I mean? We made it out and shit and the whole shit. And
hell yeah.
We rocking.
You know, before we push down this interview and whatnot, when I first met you, I thought you was Samoan.
Yeah.
So let people know what you are, like what's your ethnicity.
All right, so Nicaragüense and Guatemalan. I'm Latin, I'm Latino, you know what I'm saying? I speak Spanish, hablo español completamente. And I'm a Latin dude out here, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But hip hop and the whole shit, that's our culture, you know what I'm saying? I'm Latin, that's my race and shit.
It's a whole lot of flavors of Latin.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but up top, like, even for you, like, we part of this hip hop culture, you know what I'm saying? So it's hard to distinguish a motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? Where nationality is, all y'all need to know is that we part of this hip hop shit, this rap shit, you know what I'm saying? This culture, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
That's it, yeah. But I'm Nicaragüense, Guatemalan, you know what I'm saying? I rock for my people, the whole shit, and yeah, man, we rock it.
Man, you know what I mean? We just trying to make our print, you feel me? Make it official, and we in this shit for the long run.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean? So you being Latin, Nicaragua, and what was it again?
Guatemalan? Yeah.
Are you first generation? Like, did your parents migrate from over there, or did they grow up over here?
Yeah, for my parents, it was crazy. My mom was an orphan. My dad was in the Nicaragua war, you know, with the Sandinistas and shit like that. So that motherfucker had to live in jungles and all types of shit. So they move out here, and yeah, we first generation, you know what I'm saying? And I think me and my brother, we always keep that at heart. Like, our parents came from a tough place and the whole shit, so we work hard.
When you think shit's tough here, you gonna imagine from it's like where it's damn nearly third world, you feel me?
That shit be crazy.
Yeah, so, did they migrate in the 90s or? Like,
nah, it was in the 80s and 80s? Shit, yeah.
Okay.
It was in the 80s.
It's just you and your brother? Or you got a sister?
Nah, me and my brother and my little brother, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah.
So you the oldest?
Yeah, I'm the oldest, yeah.
Okay, so what was the household like? Because when parents come from another country, they kind of strict, you feel me? They know what they know and that's what they sticking to.
Oh, yeah.
You know, the whole shit. So what was your household like?
Man, my household was kind of half-half. Cause like I said, my dad, he grew up in the war and shit. His dad was part of the war, he was part of the war. So there's no really family-based type shit going on over there on that side. And then my mom, she was an orphan, you know what I'm saying? Our grandpa came later on in the picture and he was a Christian man and the whole shit. So when it came down to it, there wasn't. So when my parents got to the United States and shit, it was the 80s. They was young. My dad was still off hella coke and shit. My mom was he new to a big ass country, and her dad was strict, being a Christian. So yeah, bro, they came out here. When it comes to my family base, yeah, my parents are strict, but at the same time they know what's up. Like they not dumb, you know what I'm saying? They came from a harder place, so they see the streets. They get with it. They know. I mean, it's not like they don't understand the politics, but they know what's up. Like, get inside the house. There's something bad gonna happen. There's something. You know what I mean? So it was strict, but at the same time we had it was like strict, but.
I feel you, cause me kind of in the same position with my pops coming from Mexico, migrating over here, and him being a single dad, growing up with him after the foster home. He was a lot lenient with me. He wouldn't care that I was in the streets. But he would be like, check in at a certain time.
Exactly, bro.
Other than that, I could be in the streets all night. It don't matter.
And it was just that type of thing that it's not that our parents was kind of like naive to the situation, but they understand that we in this country. They had to fend for themselves, so you know what I mean? Yeah, so that's the way my parents were too, bro.
Hell yeah, so you being the oldest in your family, I'm not sure how much apart you and your siblings are, but how did that affect you? You know what I'm saying? You being the oldest and you having to set an example, or not really having to set example, or, being the oldest, so you have to cater to your parents a lot more, you know what I mean?
Well, you know what, it's kind of crazy. Well, me and my brother, Will Gennaro, me and him, we 11 months apart. Okay. So we right there, you know what I'm saying? So I grew up with they call it, they say Irish twins or some shit like that, you know what I mean?
Before the year.
So we right there, you know what I mean? We damn near twins and shit. We was in the same grade and the whole nine. And with him, it was always we both lived our own lives, you know what I'm saying? Like, coming up to this point, we both lived our own lives, and yeah, he was doing his thing, I was doing my thing, you know what I mean? And yeah, we would always meet in the middle somewhere in different situations, but other than that, we had our own motherfucking life, you know what I'm saying?
But we weren't necessarily as close, or you guys had your own friends and shit like that?
Yeah. But no, same friendship, but just different situations.
Yeah.
But the most important thing is he has my back and I had his back, no matter what, right or wrong. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. That's my motherfucking blood brother. You know what I'm saying? So, and on top of that, I'm the oldest. So I always had his back. He's always had my back. But we both had our own lives and shit. Yeah.
Hell yeah. So, growing up in Richmond, California, I know it's part of the Bay, and it's turned up in the early years, whatever, growing up. In high school, did you play any sports at all, or was it just always music? You was always around music and shit like that?
Now, honestly, my brother's been the one that's always been around music and the whole shit. I was fucking around in the streets and shit like that, you know what I mean? I played ball, I played football and the whole shit, and when you young, you out there fucking around, you know what I'm saying? Shit happens, you know what I'm saying? Shit happens, and I just had to lay low and do my own thing, and kept fucking around with the streets. And then later on in life, I was introduced to this music shit, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, so
how were you able to manage, maneuvering through the streets, politics and all that bullshit in the streets, and, being in school, doing the football thing, because it's easy to get sidetracked as a kid, you feel me? You get influenced by different people and shit like that. You see big money, especially out here in the Bay, you feel me?
Well, tell you the truth, nigga, tell you the truth, bro. For me, it was in school. I wasn't a school dude, I was more of that money nigga out here getting my shit, you know what I'm saying? We've been rocking, you know what I'm saying? The whole shit. So I wasn't more of that type of dude that I was in school, going to class, or none of that shit, you know what I'm saying? And let's not get this wrong. If you young and you going to school, do your shit, you know what I'm saying? Educate yourself, that's number one. That's something that I wasn't doing when I was young, you know what I'm saying? I was just fucking around.
Yeah. So did you feel any kind of pressure, like just being the older sibling and being 11 months apart from your brother and stuff like that?
Nah, cause I feel like me and my brother, we from Richmond. It doesn't matter who you. If you from Richmond, you fucking around in the streets.
Yeah.
Like you gotta be on your toes in the whole shit. So I felt like me and my brother had our own lives going on in the whole shit, and we was on our toes. So there was no need for him to look up to me. Nah, if anything, I look up to him, you know what I'm saying? Or vice versa in different situations. So it was just like that, you know what I'm saying? So I've never really had the pressure of like, oh, nah, of course, if my little brother, any of my little brothers in trouble with something, like off top, I'm the oldest. I'm gonna be the first one there. I'm gonna be the first off top. There ain't no question. But like to worry about like, oh, I wonder if I'm doing good in his eyes. Like, nah, cause I always felt like he was his own man, I'm my own man. And we do our thing, you know what I'm saying?
No doubt. So, you know, after high school, you know, you being all about money and whatnot, did you have any goals or any vision, you know, that some kind of dream that you wanted to chase, you know what I'm saying, besides the money?
Nah, bruh. It was always about the money and the whole shit. Like I said, back then it was really bad. Shit. So the only thing a motherfucker could do is wait for it. I'm talking about death and shit like that. Yeah. But then you start changing your mindset and shit, and this shit's different. But
I can change your mind though. You feel me?
Certain situations, bruh. Life and death. Like when you in the street, honestly, the only thing that can really change your fucking mind is gonna be life and death. You know what I mean? You're gonna run into certain situations. Whether you getting shot at, whether you sick, whether this and that. Nigga, when death approaches your door, nigga, life changes, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So you start thinking different, you know what I'm saying? And I guess when death knocking at your door, you really see if you about that shit or you not. Yeah. Or if you about some other shit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no doubt. So where does your little brother play, you feel me? Because I'm saying you close with your other brother, you feel me? Was he around or was he too young?
Nah, he was too young. He was too young. He was too young, and then when he got to high school, we made sure that he was excluded from everything that we were a part of, you know what I'm saying? So he never got to live that Richmond life because, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, it was all bad for my little brother and the person next to the motherfucker for being out here in the streets. Like, y'all not gonna do this shit. Not right now. Y'all not gonna get killed. So with him, it was more of a strictness, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I was more strict with him. I was more like, nah, you're not coming around here. Like, he'll try to show up to the block and shit, you know what I'm saying, the whole shit. And it was like, nah, bro, it's bad for you. You know what I'm saying? It's bad for whoever with you. So don't even show up. Like, it's not good. So it was that type of relationship with him. Yeah.
Hell yeah. So, you know, there's a lot of big artists that came out of Richmond and whatnot. Mm-hmm. I can't name them all, but did they influence you as you were growing up, or your brother, since you guys are both in the you know, music scenery and whatnot?
So let's put it like this. My brother, bro, is the one for the shop studios. He's the one for the music. He's the one that grew up with the dream. He's the one that the reason why I am SoundGod right now is because of him. You know what I'm saying?
Gave you that name?
Nah, hell no. That was just me. You know what, nigga, I'm SoundGod and that's it. Like, I'm rocking. I was just like, I need the most drastic name.
Yeah, what does SoundGod mean to you though?
Man, SoundGod is, honestly, is my SoundGod is my envisionment in this music, you know what I'm saying? I feel like I am SoundGod. I don't have all the experience or nothing like that, but when you come in this room, and I'm your engineer and the whole shit, this is my work. I created this. I'm create the sound that you fucking coming up with. Like, you come in here as a rapper, as a singer, you come in here with just your vocal. But when an engineer gets behind your vocal, he starts creating a whole different fucking world with reverb, delays, auto tunes, all different types. So that is SoundGod. when the niggas sitting here, and that's not just me, you know what I mean? Every motherfucker that rock at the shop studio, they sound gods in that motherfucker. Why? Because when we come in here, we create our own world according to the artists and what they bring us, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Their vibes, their vocals, how many layers they give us, and like that's how we create our own world. And you know what? One day I was like, man, I'm fucking SoundGod in this bitch. Like, I don't give a fuck. Like, this is my world. I'm creating it and the whole shit. And that's how that came about.
Shit, that's how you gotta approach it, though. You feel me? You gotta be confident in whatever it is you do. And if you say this is who you are, then you gotta stand on it and really be confident and push that line.
And you know what? I always say that it's not necessarily my talent and my experience that's taking me to the next level to be SoundGod. Is what the shop studios have provided me with, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
With raw people around me, the environment, you know what I'm saying? The senior engineers that we have in here, you know what I'm saying? They really all we all sound gods in here, and because of them, you know what I'm saying? I'm able to get this shit to the next level. It's kind of like I tell people, it's like, yeah, I'm SoundGod and I know how to drive the Ferrari.
Yeah.
But if I was in a Toyota, it'd be a whole different thing. I wouldn't be as quick as I am if I was in a Ferrari, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that has a lot to say. Yeah, you the driver, but it's also the machine that takes you to the finish line that's important. And that's what we got over here at the shop studios, is that Ferrari type shit, you know what I mean?
Shit, they say two's better than one.
Yeah, for sure. Hell yeah.
So it's strength in numbers. I understand what you're saying. So you being Nicaraguan, and have you guys been out that way? You know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of culture out there, and you know, like the Latin, like we was talking about, there's a lot of flavor, you feel me?
Yeah.
A lot of music, and that's how like the culture is, you feel me?
Honestly, have we been out here like that with the Latin shit?
No, have you been out back to your roots? Like, have you went and seen Nicaragua's like?
Yeah, nah, you know what? That's a kind of touchy situation with me, bro, because I haven't been back to Nicaragua. I plan to, for sure.
Yeah. Why have you been out there?
You know what?
You don't mind me asking.
Man, it's crazy, bro. It's just, I'll be truthful, bro. I used to see my family go out there and come back, and the experience that they had. Now as an adult, I understand it, but when I was young, I was like, I'm from the hood already, but they'll go out there, and it's poor out there.
Yeah.
To where you want to give up all your shit, and like, nigga, you come back to the United States, and you feel bad for having this shit.
Culture shock.
Yeah, and I used to see my cousins, my uncles, and they come back like damn near sad, like, bro, this is a vacation you just went on, and you say, like, so to me in my head, I was like, bro, if I'm leaving the hood, I'm gonna go somewhere where I can come back and be like motivated and the whole shit. And I understand, don't get me wrong, man. I feel like a dick for that shit, but now later on in life, I can go back there and help out in the whole shit and do what we do. My brother here, he started a little foundation. Yeah, matter of fact, we helped create one of the first elementary schools out there, bro. Yeah, Leon, Nicaragua, bro. And that was my brother's foundation.
What's it called again?
The school? My bad.
The foundation.
No, I don't know what. Honestly, like he was like, we got this. We're gonna set it up. Let's do it. Let's rock. You know what I'm saying? My brother's the owner and founder of the shop studios. I'm CEO of the shop studios. You know what I'm saying? So when it comes down to it, my brother's ideas is his ideas, and we make that shit happen. You know what I mean, brother? So for sure.
Hell yeah, that's what's up, bro. That's big. We're gonna have to throw that in there. You feel me? Do people donate to it? You know, or? Yeah,
there's little donations that you can go through and the whole shit.
Yeah.
I'll set it up. Matter of fact, we'll get somebody to.
Oh yeah, no doubt. You feel me? So anybody who wants to donate, or you feel me, whatever it is, they could do that. That's huge, bro. That's huge. Yeah. So, you know, not to cut you off or nothing like that. I gotta steer this way real quick before we go that way. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna need y'all to go subscribe to my channel, hit that like button if you like what you listen to, the game that we dropping. Share it, leave a comment. Whatever it is you want to do, you don't got to do it. I'm just letting you know. You know what I'm saying? Do that one time. It's Urban MogulswithB.